Okay. Hello, and thank you for watching my channel. I am Karrenosoarus Savage, and here is where we are soaring to the top of our highest potential. It's a great thing now, isn't it? So let's talk about distractions, these distractions that no one is really talking about. Instead, they're so angry to see, and it's not everyone, but it's certain people who have been bamboozled into being so angry that they pretend they don't see what's going on. Or better yet, they probably don't, because a lot of times when you hold a lot of anger within your being, you don't see anything going on around you. So, let's get to this. Let's talk about the face diaper. Yes, I said it, face diaper. You might know them as face masks, but I know them as face diapers. Let's call it for what it is. What does the face diaper have in common with the adult diaper and the baby diaper? Think about this. They all hold weight. Yes, you got it. They are holding, look at that face diaper is holding weights to your face. Yeah, it is. So, a lot of times, we will hear our bodies talking to us saying, okay, something doesn't feel right. But we have gotten so dependent upon so-called educated, professional people outside of ourselves, things outside of ourselves. We've gotten so accustomed to doing and believing everything outside of us, okay? So for instance, if the CDC in the beginning say face masks are not good for you, this and that, they're quoting studies, they're doing all this kind of stuff. Okay, so they come back and say, well, the face mask is the ideal thing for you. What? Come on now, y'all. If they're quoting studies from this and that and trying to let you know it's not good for you, that would make me not take everything they say at face value. Instead, this is what I did. I said, let me go check out how this system works, how my system works. How does the breathing system work for our bodies? Because you know the body has a very delicate system. Very delicate system. We can try to ignore it. We can cover up what wasn't covered up when we were born. Our mouths were not covered up. But we can play these games with ourselves. The mind is a very powerful thing. It will. It'll convince you of tons of things. It'll convince you that you're not here when you're really here. It'll say you'll be, but it's powerful, very powerful. But when that body in the longer run gets to talking and telling on you, yes, I said it, telling on you, and you start having health problems because you ignore what your body was trying to tell you, hey, that's what you put out, you get back in. It is. It's universal. It is really universal. I never really understood what I call it karma. I call it your consequences for your actions for those who don't believe in karma. It really is. This stuff exists. I used to hear years ago, my mom used to be like, you know, this and that, if you don't stop doing this and that, this is gonna happen. And I was like, she is putting bad mouth on us. That lady. But I realized when I had my children, I was telling them, look here. I want to save you from this thing that they call karma. Lord, it happens. Whether you want it to happen or not. It is what it is. But I'm here to forewarn you. I'm here to give you my take on all this stuff. And for instance, I seen a young man in the store. That was yesterday. I was in Walmart. And this young man, he works there. But that baby, he was just so growled up, and I noticed his little demeanor normally. Hey, how you doing? Before the mask mandate thing. And now he's just all, growling in his spirit. And I say, hey, you. And normally be like, hey, how you doing? He was like, hey. I said, oops, okay. Well, you take care. But then we got a chance to talk. And this young man was just like, he said, I can't take it anymore. He said, I had on one type of mask and I almost passed out. He said, it's been crazy. He said, I go to my managers, I talk to my managers. He said, but they say, well, the CDC, well, we've been instructed, the business and told us to, make sure you guys wear a mask. Okay, first of all, if you want to be really, really patriotic, let's talk about these workers. They're humans. They have families too. But some of these people customers, that walks in there, they will expect for these people to cut off their breathing just for their sakes. So if you're doing something for your fellow man, how about this? How about everyone start fighting for their rights? Their rights to not wear something that's not a natural part of the body. For those who want to wear it, fine, you wear away. You do what you do. But why make anyone else wear something that's not a part of their anatomy, their natural anatomy? You will never convince me, honey, that something that looks like a dog muzzle is a part of my anatomy. I wasn't born with it. Your body should not have to struggle to breathe. It just shouldn't. Okay? So we can sit here, and because we're feeling like we're being so patriotic, you don't realize you forfeited all of that when you expected those workers to have something covering their noses and faces up like that. And also, when you turn around and look over at your neighbor or someone in the store who doesn't have a mask on, and the first time you judge that person, you stop being patriotic right then. But because the media will make you think you are doing the will of the Creator, baby, they're doing their job, okay? So now it's time for humanity to do its job. It really and truly is. There's no excuses, none whatsoever, when you can sit there and allow someone to very, very sneakily, and I said it, take your rights away from you. And for those who understand what's going on, you would actually want these people to have their rights snatched away too. If you want to get your rights away, fine. Do what you do. But don't ask for the rest of us to give up our rights because we don't want to cover our faces. And for conscious people, let me tell you this. The more that you allow these people, you say nothing, you allow these people to take your rights, just like you don't have a say in this, just like because they have money, they own you, just because they create a diversion to distract you from what's really going on. Meaning, these people will put stuff out here, viruses and all kinds of stuff, and will make you feel like they are coming to rescue you. And that's something. I am coming to rescue you. I got the solution to what ails you. Now we know better than that. We do. We know better. I don't care who you are, how you try to play it. We know better, okay? Because we come from the same source, and that is spirit, baby. That is spirit, soul, creator, divine, universe. Whatever way you look at it, we all come from that same source. So we have, we feel when something isn't right. We do. We feel it because we are feelers. So when you sit there and you don't address what's really going on, you are basically telling these people it's okay to snatch my rights up. And it is not okay for anyone all of a sudden to come in and want to take your rights. And you know what party it is. Ain't nothing like some asses doing stuff backwards like conscious people don't see it. It's all about conscious people speaking up though. Speak up. Say it's not right. Because whenever for instance, I have a story for you. I went in a store and I'd say, let me try this mask just to see what would happen, how I would feel. I put the mask on, standing in line, and start feeling faint. I said, Lord, let me make it out of this store before I pass out. So that's going to be kind of embarrassing. And more than likely, you're not going to tell me there isn't people who are passing out. This is a big old world. It is big. For people who have to keep that mask on their faces for long periods of time, and even for people who don't keep it on long periods of time, they got these people so jacked to where people are actually feeling like, even though you have a severe case of asthma, oh, I can do this. I can do this. This is going to make me feel better than anything I've ever done in my whole life is to be patriotic. That's not right. Because you think about it. If you kill yourself, what then? You're just another gone person. And I think it's sad that someone or any entities, business entities or whatever, your reasons for wanting these people to cut off their oxygen, cut off their family oxygen, and tell them, oh, that really doesn't happen. But look here, you don't have to listen to anyone outside of you. Listen to your body. Your body don't lie. If you find yourself falling out somewhere, your body do not lie. That's because face masks are not built to be on your face for long, long periods of time. I had this, one of the managers in a Walgreens say, well, the surgeon keeps it on his face for, he wears it for long, extended periods of time. And I say, okay, I know where you got that from. You got that from the news media and you got it offline. I just looked at that foolishness. They call it debunking. Think about it. These people come up with ways to counteract what this person who's trying to help you are saying. Now they're giving you stuff to help you build your body up. You so out of it, and you just so willing to be patriotic that you ignore anything that's going to help your body. I think it's sad. Yes, I do. I think it's sad. So when I come back with the second video, I'm going to tell you what this man told me about the surgeons. This is part 1. I'll be back with part 2. And peace to you, love, happiness, and all that wonderful stuff. Peace.